Okay guys, welcome back. So today we have a review of an iron set that you guys have heard us talking about. We just have not reviewed these two specific models, Matty boy. TB7 and TB5 from 14.
Not a company I've been around to do any reviewing for, so I'm curious how they. I've seen them, obviously. I've heard you guys talk about them, but I've never seen any performance numbers out of these 14 irons.
Yeah, I'm trying to think whether, because we done a wedge review with you. I want to say it must have been last year.
Last year, yeah.
You put the wedges in play.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Briefly.
Got that.
Last year. So we did get some irons at the start of the year, Matty, some RM forged blades.
Okay. Are they like a very pure blade?
Very pure blades. I had them in the bag most of this year until they get lost. Thanks, Air Canada, again. I give you that one. Wow. And we received the TB5 and TB7 later in the year. This, I think, is more, or these two models are more kind of what we'd sell into our core market. The RM forged blade is so small.
Yeah, it's tiny.
The lofts are very, very strong. It's a very specific club.
Be a rare customer that would need that.
Totally. But these, by design and their performance characteristics, are much more in the wheelhouse of what's performing really well in the market right now already.
They also look really, really good.
Yeah.
I think my first question was like, no lefties? Of course, no lefties.
No.
Just, I don't know, not too many irons look as kind of clean and
yeah.
we were talking right before we hit record about the sole into the back cavity, the curved nature of that.
Yep.
I know PXG has an iron that kind of has that too. I don't know if it's a trend, but it looks really good. Versus, like, as you said, the stepped or kind of sharp lines.
Yeah.
Curving that sort of transition.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
Well, that VFT, that variable face thickness, that most irons now have in order to can obviously distribute mass and create enough speed off the face while putting the center of gravity exactly where you want it. I mean, it just, to be honest, I'm not sure why this seems to get it so right, and it just seems so simple. Like a curve that spreads the mass to the toe and the heel, that gets your MOI. Thinned out the face and then let the sole design, be at a fraction on the wider side. That brings the CG down.
Yep.
Without overcomplicating it with other, materials. It seems so simple, but so right.
Very simple.
The one thing with them, which is in keeping, I guess, with what's going on in the industry, that the lofts are very strong.
On both? So Mikey's got TB5 in his hands. That's
Yes.
a 26 degree
26.
What do we got for the TB7?
We are in the TB7 forged. We are also at 26.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So it's really just like picking your forgiveness, picking your soul.
I mean, that's it. So whether it's the blade, whether it's TB7, whether it's TB5, all at 26 degrees in the 6 iron, or 30 if you fit off 7 irons, at 30 degrees in the 7 iron. So we've had some clients who have come in and tried it and loved it. To be honest, the two that stick out in my mind, Mick Crawley from Ireland and our other long-time, great customer, Courtney. He, get into a set as well. And I mean, they were just unbelievable. I remember both fitting so vividly because both guys hit it and went, wow, this feels unbelievable. I'm getting, great distance via the loft, but getting great feel, all those other attributes. There were two guys who hit it quite high anyway, so they can take advantage of it. So
nice address position, Mikey. How's that TB5?
Very, very clean. I mean, there's a tiny bit off that's going to have it for this style iron, but it's not in your face bulky or ugly by any means.
Nice.
Right. Well, let's hit a few, Mikey boy. Let's see what the numbers are saying.
Okay.
That was a lovely sound.
Hammered.
Go in.
Absolutely hammered.
Oh, you hit it too far. Wow.
Not bad.
Hello.
So I would say that for Mick and Courtney was exactly that kind of like hit it, hear it, feel it experience. That was it right there. I mean, like, phenomenal.
And with the loft, you don't really have to give it a ton to make it perform, which is nice.
Efficiency's, 1.42 is pretty high on
Super efficient, and that's where, we take a club, right, 26 degrees of static loft. Mikey delivers quite a high amount of dynamic loft, so only 2 degrees less than what is on the club statically. This is the type of iron that would actually work. Now, we would want Mikey's spin to be a little bit higher than that, absolutely right, but this is exactly the type of iron that you would play something with a stronger loft, but it's peak height, angle of descent. If you're going to lose the argument on spin, you go straight to peak and angle of descent. Are you achieving what you need to there? That's good. That's a fraction on the flat side, but pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, it was what, 4 millimeters low, so maybe we'll see if a dead center one raises the spin and the angle of descent a bit.
Yep. Very nice.
What was that?
Yeah, it felt good.
Good?
Higher
Yeah.
in the face for sure.
Yep. So if 45 is enough descent angle?
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
so we kind of got it. I know he faded a little bit, but
Yeah, and I would say for if I was working with Mikey right now and I'd go, okay, your ball's going a little bit to the right, but we do have the lie angle, in our favour to work with. If we brought that a little upright, 1.5 degrees, maybe 2.
in a fit.
In a fit, we would move that, back. That kind of curve would be less. We'd tilt the face more left, which would be lovely for Mikey right
Fair
now.
enough, yeah.
And that's why we like Mikey's irons a fraction flat, because
Just to
he's
protect
a
against that.
little bit likely to hit a pull as well. But
That's not bad.
good.
Yeah, not
Very
bad.
good. Nicely done,
On the
Michael.
left, but
Very
it'll
nice
work.
strike. Yeah, they sound great.
Really
Yeah, they
good,
feel
isn't
really
it?
good.
You could be hitting blades to my
I
ear.
know. Yeah, no. The ball is literally melting into the head here. You can just, that lovely soft sound. So delivery-wise, club head speed's good today, Mike. 8 to 8.
Yeah.
Very consistent on the dynamic loft.
Had a
Yep.
lesson.
You had a little lesson, did you?
He
little
gained some
lesson.
speed,
Very good.
so
Very
he's
good.
consistent on the swing.
Well,
And
the audience are asking you not to gain too much because you're in a nice little speed window for a lot of people. So
Sorry, audience.
Mikey wants speed. The audience
I am
is
selfish.
the last thing he'll be worried about. I agree.
So 182 in the carry, very nice.
And
Yeah.
the angle was just about 45. So
44,
we're close.
94 on the average height. So
I think you'd maybe just tweak ball a hair, eh? Wouldn't you?
I would go
Yeah.
straight to the ball. I wouldn't be changing based on where that dynamic loft is.
It's good.
I would not be strikes in a great spot. Everything's really good with that. I'd exactly.
So
go
we
to
pick
ball.
we pick a ball that has, let's say,
Yeah.
whatever, 5% more spin on it.
All right, Mikey, we started out with TB5, the larger of the two theatre blades. We have the 7 now. What's your thought kind of moving from the larger to the slightly smaller one?
I mean, it looks fractionally smaller heel to toe, and that toe is a little bit higher on this
Yep.
one. But from the, just looking down on it, looks great.
Okay.
Looks really, really good. That was close.
Close.
Perfect.
Felt
strike.
great.
Very nice, Mikey. Pin
Handsome.
seeking. Pin seeking technologies. That sounded lovely. Groove low.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a fraction.
It's again, you're getting to the 185
Tons
range
of
with
performance.
literally no problem. Like you're not swinging hard at these, Mikey. Just
No.
smooth.
Smooth.
Yeah, he's getting 123 ball speed every time. That spin's fine. for
Pretty
low.
good.
Oh, that's really nice. That is a lovely strike.
Very good performance out of these, Mikey.
Another
Yeah.
easy green reach.
It's so similar. The standard deviation is becoming identical. The carry number is the same. The dispersion number is the same.
They are the same.
Club data. Fractionally lower strike is giving us, from a delivered loft perspective, something less to look at. So I would expect to see the centre of gravity being slightly lower in the TB5 based on a slightly wider sole,
Yeah.
producing over the course of 100 shots
Yeah.
a fractionally higher launch.
So we need a bigger sample size.
I think you need to go into a really big sample size to see the difference. Yeah, so, in conclusion, boys, TB5, TB7, very similar. A footprint that's larger if you like that, if you're looking for confidence-inspiring shape in
with
your irons.
With the 5.
With the 5, if
Yep.
you're looking for the compact nature of the 7, I think the 7's going to appeal to a lot of people. The 7, I don't think by any means is small though, is
No,
it?
I was just thinking,
No?
it's not intimidating. Don't
No.
be
Oh, that's
intimidated
good.
to test it or something like that. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
fairly, easier to hit, which is nice. So,
Shape.
that's impressive, that iron.
Mikey
Very
might-
good.
Mikey might be ordering. What would
Yeah.
you do? Would you go for like 5 iron TB5, 5,
Yeah,
6?
yeah, maybe,
And then
yeah,
7s down?
yeah. That would probably be
That'd be a
the
nice
best combo.
Well, guys, if it's your first time, hearing about 14 and their irons, maybe you have heard about their wedges before. I don't think it will be the last. It seems like they are pushing into the North American market right now, which is great. Really, really welcomed addition to our drawer, that's for sure. The theatre blade design, which is actually until today, didn't realise that's where the TB came from, the 5 and the 7.
That's where they, yeah, okay.
TB5 is theatre blade. That design, as we said, makes a ton of sense. It's, you know, from a performance perspective, when we look at the efficiency Mikey was achieving on those,
Very nice.
really, really good stuff. Excellent, excellent.
Just what you'd be looking for him in a fit.
Yeah, and with that soft sort of S20C, you know, very soft steel, you can hear the strike, how buttery soft that is.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, you can feel it. Like I said, I mean, I played mirrors for a long time, so have you. I mean, they're very good. They feel very, very similar.
Very cool.
High praise.
Good, good. Okay, guys, bit of a niche product. I'm not sure you'll, you know, have these readily available in every store that you go into and certainly test, but we do carry them here at TXG. So, you know, go on their authorized dealer list on their website 14, and you'll see the stores that are carrying them.
Yeah.
And if it is, and you're looking for something in the forged but stronger loft category, I think they're a must try.
You may be seeing them in 2023, Mikey. What's in the bag video? It's certainly possible.
It's right in the wheelhouse, isn't it?
Right in the wheelhouse.
Right in the wheelhouse.
Love it.
Okay. All right, guys, stay tuned for more. We will see you again soon.